Welcome to a journey into the unknown, where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs, where the whispers of the unseen echo through the corridors of our fears, and the veil between our world and the next wears thin. Tonight we bring you The Poltergeist Phones, Calls from Beyond Horror Story. These aren't your typical ghost stories. These are tales of technology twisted by terror, of voices that reach out from beyond the grave, clinging to the circuits and signals of our modern world. Prepare yourself for a chilling experience as we delve into these eerie tales. Turn down the lights, turn up the volume, and brace yourself for a descent into the heart of digital dread. Our first tale takes us to an old abandoned phone booth that holds a dark secret, a secret that has been whispered about for generations. Imagine, if you will, a desolate stretch of highway cutting through the heart of nowhere, where the silence is almost deafening. The moon hangs heavy in the sky, casting long, eerie shadows across the cracked asphalt, illuminating the desolation with an otherworldly glow. And there, standing alone in the pale moonlight, is a weathered phone booth, its glass cracked, its paint peeling, a relic of a bygone era. Locals tell stories of this phone booth, whispers of strange occurrences, of voices heard late at night, emanating from within its shattered panes, as if the past refuses to let go. They say it's haunted by the spirit of a man who died tragically on that very spot, a man who still reaches out, desperate to make one last call, a call that was never answered. One night, a group of teenagers, emboldened by youthful bravado and a healthy dose of liquid courage, decided to investigate the rumors, to see if there was any truth to the tales. They pulled up to the phone booth, their laughter echoing in the stillness of the night, a stark contrast to the eerie silence that surrounded them. One by one, they dared each other to step inside, to pick up the receiver, to see if the stories were true, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. At first, there was nothing but the static hiss of an open line, a sound that seemed to amplify the tension in the air. But then a voice, faint and distorted, crackled through the receiver, a voice that seemed to come from another world. It whispered a name that sent chills down their spines, a name they recognized from the local legends. It was the name of the man who died there all those years ago. Panic seized the teenagers, their bravado quickly turning to terror. They dropped the receiver and scrambled out of the phone booth, their hearts pounding in their chests, their minds racing with fear. As they piled into their car and sped away, they could hear the phone ringing behind them. Its insistent jangle, a haunting reminder of the darkness that lingered in that desolate place, a sound that would haunt their dreams. From that night forward, the teenagers avoided the phone booth, their youthful arrogance replaced by a chilling fear, a fear that would stay with them for the rest of their lives. The experience left an indelible mark on their souls, a stark reminder that some things are best left undisturbed, that some mysteries are better left unsolved. The abandoned phone booth still stands on that lonely stretch of highway, a silent sentinel to the tragedy that unfolded there, a monument to a story that refuses to fade. And those who know its secret give it a wide berth, their minds haunted by the thought of the voice that whispers from beyond the grave, forever seeking an answer to its unanswered call, a call that echoes through the ages. Next, we uncover the mystery of a voicemail that seems to come from beyond the grave. Imagine, if you will, the chilling moment when you check your phone, your heart skipping a beat as you see a notification, one new voicemail. But this isn't a message from a friend or family member. This is a message from a number you don't recognize, a number that sends shivers down your spine just looking at it. Curiosity, that double-edged sword, compels you to press play. The voice that greets you is not one you recognize. It's a voice filled with static and distortion, a voice that seems to emanate from some distant ethereal plane. and the message it carries is enough to make your blood run cold. The voice whispers your name, your full name, spoken with an intimacy that chills you to the bone. It speaks of things that only you could know, secrets buried deep within your heart, memories you thought were yours alone. It's as if the voice is reading your mind, peering into the darkest recesses of your soul. Fear grips you, tightening its icy fingers around your chest. You try to rationalize, to explain away the impossible. But deep down, a primal instinct whispers a terrifying truth. This is no ordinary voicemail. This is a message from beyond the grave. Days turn into sleepless nights as the voicemail replays in your mind, a haunting melody you can't escape. You try to erase it, block the number, but it always finds its way back, a digital specter clinging to your phone, a constant reminder of the unseen forces that surround you. The experience leaves you shaken, your sense of reality shattered. You find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew, haunted by the knowledge that some things defy explanation, that the veil between our world and the next is thinner than we dare to believe. Every shadow seems to hold a secret, every whisper of the wind a message from the beyond. The voicemail becomes an obsession, a puzzle you can't solve, a mystery that gnaws at your sanity. You delve into your past, searching for clues, trying to understand who or what could be reaching out to you from the other side. But the answers remain elusive, and the haunting continues, a reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. Chapter 3. The Phantom Caller. Finally, we confront the terrifying phenomenon of a phantom caller who knows more than they should, a presence that invades the sanctity of your private moments. Picture this, the dead of night, the silence broken only by the steady rhythm of your breathing, the darkness wrapping around you like a suffocating blanket. Suddenly your phone bursts to life, its screen illuminating the darkness with an eerie glow, casting long shadows on the walls. The caller ID displays a string of blocked numbers, a chilling sight that sends a shiver down your spine, a prelude to the unknown. You hesitate, your finger hovering over the answer button, a sense of dread washing over you, your instincts screaming to ignore it. But curiosity, like a moth drawn to a flame, compels you to answer the call, your mind racing with possibilities. A voice, cold and devoid of emotion, greets you, its tone sending a chill down your spine. It speaks your name not as a question but as a statement of fact, as if the voice knows you intimately, sees into the depths of your soul, unearthing secrets you thought were buried. Panic surges through you, your heart pounding against your ribs like a trapped bird, each beat echoing in your ears. You try to speak, to demand answers, but the words catch in your throat, choked by the icy grip of fear, your voice betraying you. The voice on the other end continues, whispering secrets about your life, things that no stranger could possibly know, each word a dagger to your sanity. It speaks of your past, your fears, your deepest, darkest desires, unraveling the fabric of your life with each chilling word, leaving you exposed and vulnerable. You want to hang up, to sever the connection, but something holds you captive, a morbid fascination mixed with sheer terror, your hand trembling. The voice on the other end seems to feed off your fear, growing stronger with each passing moment, its presence becoming more tangible. It speaks of things to come, painting a picture of a future shrouded in darkness, a future where you are trapped, forever bound to the will of the phantom caller, your fate sealed. The call ends abruptly, leaving you in stunned silence, the phone trembling in your hand, the echoes of the voice lingering in your mind. You're left to grapple with the chilling reality of what you've just experienced. The knowledge that something sinister has latched onto you, something that knows your every secret, your every fear, and will not let go. These stories remind us that sometimes the dead are not as silent as we believe. Their whispers linger in the static, their presence felt in the cold glow of our screens. The next time your phone rings and you don't recognize the number, think twice before answering. It might be a call from beyond, a voice reaching out from the other side, seeking to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. If you enjoyed these tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Your support keeps the darkness alive. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the calls from beyond.